XRP is on the rise. What can we expect next on this asset? Are we going to get a nice continuation here or a pullback? We're going to cover everything. I'm going to give you the targets also so you can absolutely crush the chart. The strongest target ever you never got on this asset before. I'm going to give you really everything so you can really, as I said, master and crush the chart. So make sure as always to stay till the end. Is extremely important so you can get really all the informations. Keep in mind that I'm not going to cover the higher time frame in details. Remember, we have 3 different configurations in this asset. Okay, on this asset, by the way, we have this first configuration where we are in a WXY X and Z. Okay, we are simply going to look if we make one more push to the upside here. We're simply going to look for, first of all, a possible bigger X wave, and so then a possible Y leg. Okay, I'm going to focus today on this lower time frame or medium time frame section. Just want to do a quick reminder really of what we can get here on a medium time frame, on a higher time frame, by the way. So we can get a possible bigger correction like this into the X wave, okay, of the second X wave, by the way, of the WXY X and Z. So this is the first configuration. The second one here is simply, a bigger WXY into an ABCDE triangle. Okay, if you remember good here, we can get this kind of ABCDE triangle here, and we have a lot of configuration on XRP simply because we have a lot of data here, and the data before are just some correction everywhere. So this can be these are sadly some possibilities. Okay, so triangle like this, so we can get some big push up still. While being in the correction, we can get an even bigger push to the upside, but still while being in a correction. Okay, that will be in that case an A, B, C flat. So first we take this WXY X and Z, bigger X wave. Second, we take the ABCD triangle. If we really start to go higher, if we start to break with the second X wave, the first X wave top, this is not possible to do. So if we have to do this, we take the second configuration, ABCD triangle. The premise of the triangle is when you take the A wave route with a B wave, it is still valid because you can be in a running triangle. Now, of course, it is more probable to be in an ABC flat than to be in a running triangle. So we take the ABC flat more likely. Okay. Also on a really large time frame, just to a quick reminder again, we have 2 different configurations. We have, so first of all, an impulsive. So if we have the impulsive, we'll have this higher time frame number 1 configuration. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or wave A, B, C. Okay, and so in that case here we have a WXY more likely, because here we have more likely here an ABC zigzag correction, 5 waves correction, 5 waves. There is another configuration. Again, I know that there are so much configuration, but sadly on this asset this is what we have to look for. There is another configuration that I really don't like at all, but this is something we have to be aware of, right? A wave 1, 2, and a wave 1, 2. If we have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves, it can be for a wave 1, a wave 2, another wave 1, another wave 2. Now the thing is, with the RSI we really break, as you can see here, with the wave 2, the wave 1 route. So I am not going to take this personally. I am more taking this, and if we really have to rise, I'm going to take the case that we have done a truncated Y leg, a wave 2 bottom or a B wave bottom. We will look for the C wave and for the wave 3 impulsive. Okay, these are the higher time frame waves we have to look for. But again, the premise here, into the Y leg we have a WXY. That is why I am looking more likely for a bit of a longer plan, and so to speak, a possible WXY X and Z, okay, or a possible ABCD triangle, or a possible ABC flat. That will be to finish this Y leg more likely. Okay, hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, as always, do not hesitate to ask your questions in the comment section down below, or you can absolutely join the Discord server and go into the question channel right here. By the way, before to continue with the medium time frame, to give you really all my targets, everything, just be aware of that we have the geyser pan. If you want to learn a wave, you're at the right place. You can do it absolutely for free. I let you pause the screen to read this. You just have to go and join. Just have to go in the description, in the description here of the video. Going into the links really part, you will find the Discord server link. Just join the Discord server, go into the geyser pan channel here, section, and you will have the charts right there. You can send some chartings. You just have to, just so you can learn a wave really for absolutely free. So just go and check this out, this geyser pan section. And there is also a new announcement today. I've done the master role. Before we've got the L wave master, this was chicken. So now I'm restarting everything, resetting everything, and so I don't know exactly what period of time, because it depends how people are going to pass in the TAs here, but you will be able to get an L wave master or an L wave or an exo charts master role. And so to do this, you just have to get people to vote for you, so to speak. You have to post your chartings regularly, get good predictions and stuff like that, and be active in the Discord server. and when I see that there are some people really being active and posting everything and started to be good, I'm going to run a poll really on the website, by the way, not on the Discord server, on the website, you know, in the members section here, it will be there. Let me just load this up really quick. In the members section here, so you'll be able to get this right there in the vote section right there. Okay, and you have, by the way, some exclusive TAs also waiting for you there. I added the Solana one today. Go and check this out if you want to learn. Of course, you can absolutely learn on the website too. The little waves, XRP, or some beginner stuff. Really, you have to know to start your learning. But you will be able to vote on the YouTube. Oh my god, I can't do it on the website. But yeah, this is a new feature. So make sure to, yeah, if you want to, you can absolutely just be in the list, okay, in the participants, or just vote. It depends what you want to prefer. So you just have to check in that case in the Bitcoin TA and alt TA right here, so you can see what's if there are some good TAs in there, which person really you prefer, which member TA you prefer, and so you'll be able to vote after this. So yeah, Elite Wave Master or XRP Master role really. Just go and check this out. You have also, if you want to read all of this, just pause the screen really, so you can do this. Anyway, and you of course have here some sorry, I'm a bit tired today, so my English is not so good. Sorry about that. But yeah, so you have also the Mateos, I mean the Moonchart section here with the Mateos update right there. So you have some updates on Bitcoin really. Really nice stuff in my opinion there. And by the way, all of these channels are absolutely free except the apprentice section, but otherwise all my updates live on Bitcoin, everything really is absolutely free, so just join and enjoy as always. Anyway, let's get started with this medium time frame here. So now you have the higher time frame plan in mind, so that's pretty cool. We can go now on the medium time frame, so to speak, this push up right here. We've got the last push to the upside. Okay, so we can see really in what we are. So first of all, let's go on the 1 hour. I think it should be good. Yeah, okay, so let's start with this push to the upside here. So first of all, I have these are the smaller wave really. That the smaller wave we have in there, okay, the small wave here. I personally have more likely a leading first, a correction with a truncated WXY, X and Z, okay, and then we'll have a 5 waves to the downside. So I have more likely here an A, B, C zigzag, 5 waves correction, 5 waves. I know that the RSI is not following at all, but like really not at all. Normally we should make a new low here that we don't, and same on the top, we should make a new high that we don't. So again, this is I'm really getting acceptance with some waves here because this is really crazy otherwise. But anyway, I'm just gonna accept that. So this is more likely the wave I have on this for this part right here. Now here I'm just going to accept that we have done 5 waves, okay, and so here we'll have a possible impulsive start, or I'm going to show you everything. So in that case, if we have a 5 waves before here, a correction, what it can be next, it can be an A, B, C zigzag, as always 5 waves correction, 5 waves, so A, B, C, or as always 5 waves correction, 5 waves, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll have two different configurations. We have an impulsive or an ABC zigzag. The C wave, if we are in an ABC zigzag, okay, it's like we do the wave 3 top, but we have no wave 4 and 5. So to speak, we have a C wave top and we just drop. There is no wave 4 and 5. 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, ABC or 1, 2, 3. After the wave 3, there is a wave 4 and 5. After the C wave, there is a big drop. Okay, so, and the thing is, only time can confirm, because the thing is now we have too much configuration on this asset, and so of course we have too many possibilities, and so it's impossible to recognize in which one we are. So what we can do here is to plan, of course, the targets of these waves, and by using also the levels in addition to this. I'm gonna move next on the levels so you can really understand everything. Into these levels, into the targets I'm going to give you, you just have to see and, for example, wait for Bitcoin to move. If Bitcoin into the target we're going to plan is moving down, then we're going normally to retrace also from that target. If from, for example, a bounce for a support we're going to plan, Bitcoin is rising, then it should rise also on XRP. What you can do also on this, right, on this in the targets we're going to plan, it's simply read an order flow. This allows you to make informed trading decisions because you can see what's happening behind the market. Such as, for example, yesterday we was around there. I said everyone that I was shorting this. That was not the best data at all, but you can see here on the Discord server right there, I told everyone that it's not an easy short trade, but I'm still taking it. Okay, I took the short trade, and this, by the way, for absolutely different. So you've got this nice continuation, and this nice continuation, yeah, here to the downside. That's pretty cool. So just by reading this, you can make some informed trading decisions, and because, yeah, you can see what's happening behind the market. So if you see what's happening behind the market, it's hard to be wrong, right? So yeah, into the targets you can either read an order flow or either wait for Bitcoin, to be ready for a bounce or for a drop. It depends. But yeah, so in any case, now let's focus on this last push to the upside we've got here. Okay, the push to the upside here. We'll have two configurations into this push to the upside, into this rise. First of all, we have this possible configuration where we are in a wave 1, 2. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 first. Yes, in this configuration, the wave 4 can break the wave 1 top. For people that are wondering, you know, this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like here, by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a leading with the wave 4 can break the wave 1 bottom here, and yeah, the bottom here. Or here is the top with the wave 4. This is possible because we're in a leading, it's not an impulsive. Okay, so if this is a leading, it's fine. So we do have the 5 waves here possible. In that case, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2 retracement. Then we have a possible, we do have 5 waves here, so we have a possible bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and bam, here we go, 3, 4. We are into that wave 4. We have to look for the wave 5. So this is the first configuration. Okay, remember this. We have many configurations on this asset. This is pretty crazy. So the levels will be extremely important on that one. So if we have this right there, let me just remove some few waves right there so we can see a bit better what's going on here. So what we have to do here is simply pull the extension tool first of all from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top to the wave 2 bottom. It looks like we don't have something. Yeah, we have a bit of a front round of the 1618. It is fine, to be honest with you. Okay, it's absolutely fine. To be fair, for me, this is hit. So from here, what you can do is simply pull your retracement tool on the wave 4 to find the wave 4 target, right? So you place it, the retracement tool, from the wave 1 over the wave 3 top, sorry, to the wave 3 root. Okay. This will give you the wave 4 target, but again, these are the most common targets where we bounce from most of the time, but we have to know what was the wave 2 retracement here. And the wave 2 here, as you can see, was 38.2. That is absolutely crazy small. So on such wave 4, after wave 2, that is 38.2, we expect more likely here a 50% or even a 618 rate there, 618, 56%. So let me just and I'm gonna turn that one here, 6, oops, perfect. So this right here should be the buy zone. Now, yeah, watch out because the RSI cannot break that low. Okay, we should not break this low here on the RSI. You can, of course, increase the time frame a bit. For example, 4 is looking good. We cannot break that low if we have to be in such configuration here. So the RSI cannot do this. This is not possible because that will invalidate this count. Okay, hope that makes sense. So this is the first possible configuration here. Okay, in that case, this is a buy zone. This is a wave 4 where we're going to look for a possible bottom. Watch out on the RSI here. Increase also the time frame to really fully confirm that this is not valid anymore on really every single time frame. Okay, and so from here, what we can do is simply pull the extension tool from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 top, oops, to the wave 2, the wave 4 bottom. You can add from here the wave 5 turrets. So let's take the case that the bottom is in. Okay, the wave 5 turrets are going to be the following ones. So 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, and 2618. These are all the wave 5 targets. Now the most probable one is the 1-to-1 extension. Why? Because this is the one that is the first after the top, really. This is the most probable one, and this is the one that is not truncated, so to speak, that stopped before the wave 3 top. As you can see here, the wave 5 stopped before the wave 3 top. So this is less probable, and so we have to look for the 1-to-1 extension here. So this should bring us with a wave, the red wave 3 top in. Okay, and so from here we can do exactly the same. Pull the retracement tool, so of course determine what was the wave 2 here to find what can be the wave for next. So here it was again 38.2, so we can pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top to the wave 3 root, and here again we should normally go more likely between the 38.2 and the 50%, and possibly it's more raw, but the 618 is 66%. Okay, so this normally let me just remove this right there. This normally should be the buy zone. Now, still be aware if you have to go more down to 6.86%, but it is less probable still to go there. Okay, so it's like here, for example, I'm placing this. It's in case we have to go more down now, but normally, first of all, you have to look at this target, 38.2, 50%. Okay, so this will be the buy zone next. And so from here, we should get another continuation for the wave 5. Okay, and so once we have done this, we either have a drop, if we have done the C wave top, then it's a drop, and if we do the wave 3 top right there, it's in that case, bam, wave 3. In that case, we look for the wave 4 retracement. We do exactly the same. We pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top to the wave 2 bottom, or wave 3 root. We just have to know what was the wave 2 here. It was a regular wave 2, so we think in that case about a regular wave 4 that is between the 23.6 and the 38.2, and more likely here 38.2. From here, we just have to pull the wave 5 target. For now, it's just too early to do this, so I'm not going to do it yet. Okay, so this is the first possible configuration of this rise, where we are in a C wave or in a wave 3. Okay, so we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the red wave. The red waves are not done yet. We need to do the pink wave first of all. And so the second configuration is simply here. So let me just pull all of this into the medium time frame one. The second configuration is more likely for the white ABC. Okay, simply because that will be a drop really soon. That will be a C wave done soon. Why? Because we have a possible ending with a smaller wave of a leading. So to speak, an ending, you know, normally is, so for example, this is a leading. You have a 5 waves in there, correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. It appears in a wave or in a wave one of an impulsive. If you have an ending, so to speak, the same pattern, but this right here should appear in a C wave or in a wave 5. This is called in that case an ending, and the ending have a correction, 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 correction in every single waves. Okay, so this right here is a leading, but if you have this kind of wedge like this in a C wave or in a wave 5, it should be, I mean, it is an ending, and the ending have a correction in every smaller waves, and not a 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. Okay, so this right here is normally, as you can see, as we have 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, this should be a leading. But the thing is, if we are in this push to the upside, we're in the third wave. In that case, in a very rare case, an ending can take the shape of the leading, so to speak, get this smaller wave of a leading. Okay, hope that makes sense, not too complex to understand. As always, if you have any questions, write them down below. It's a real pleasure for me to answer you. So here in that case, that will be an ending with a smaller wave of a leading, and so in that case, we are possibly done, or can make one more new rise for this, with this ABC zigzag. Okay, these are the two configurations I have right now on this asset, and so now we're ready to move on the level, so you can really understand where we can look for a long, where we can look for a short, and really get some accurate targets. Okay, so right here, these are all the targets really you have to be aware of. Okay, yes, there are a lot, but again, no worries, this is just within the range. For example, you have 2 resistance, 2 support, that's it. And otherwise below you have the price low, and of course you have the resistance high. So I'm gonna add every levels so you can really get everything, all the conference, and you can be aware of everything really. Okay, so first of all here, just above us, okay, so now we have the monthly level. There is a bit of a resistance, not gonna lie, big resistance. If we start to break this and get acceptance above, we have this massive zone of resistance. We have a lot of confidence with this target, to be honest with you. We have, for example, the wave 512 extension. We have, we have a weekly clearly plus a monthly negative path control, and the value high of this full downtrend. So this is a quite real big zone of resistance. So really, I will be aware of that one, and I'm personally going to be really interested into a short here if we hit that, either for a scalp, either for a swing. It depends what's happening there. Okay, and what is the reaction if we start breaking this, so to speak, from $0.74 up to 0.75.4 clearly. If we start breaking this first zone of price, we're simply going to look for another push to the upside into this daily level and this swing failure pan, by the way. Daily level with a swing failure pan, the best will you really come up for the swing failure pan here. If there is nothing in here, we do have the weekly level that was a top, but I would prefer personally to take the high once more. So again, swing failure pan, we have to be aware of that. Now of course, we have normally more chance at some point. If we're really doing a triple wave here, we normally should go into the next target. If we do a triple wave, it's, yeah, I mean, still be aware of swing failure pan, but I would prefer personally to go high. Depending on the smaller wave, we're going to see this live in the time, so make sure as always to join the Discord server. You will get all the updates in there into the alt TA. Okay, first of all, then I'm going to upload that on the YouTube channel, but you will get some updates before on the Discord server, so make sure to go there. And sometime I'm not going to record some updates because I don't have time for that, so make sure to join the Discord server. Everything is there most of the time. But yeah, so this will be the two first target within the range really we have to be aware of. If we start breaking above, we're simply going to look, so more likely we have this weekly path control to be aware of, but I will prefer personally here to go for the so we have a path control here, a weekly negative path control and a monthly, so to speak around $1.08 up to $1.11. This is my preferred and strongest target really above first one. If we start breaking above this, we're going to look for this big massive zone of resistance again, so between $1.18 up to $1.25. If we start breaking this, then I'm looking more likely for this value high up to the swing failure pan right here. Okay, so to speak, 1.39 up to the top right here, really. Okay, if we start breaking this, we'll have this last big zone of resistance from $1.52 up to $1.60, and then if we start breaking this, we're more likely looking for a new high to be made. Okay, so these are the resistance really above us, where we can look for a short, where we can expect to get some reactions. Again, I'm not saying you have to place some limits there or just market order like that, because these are some big resistance. No, of course not. You have to check out the reaction, check out the small wave, check out all of this. Otherwise, everyone will be rich by shorting every single targets like that or longing everything. So you have to check out the reaction and the waves. The context really why I'm shorting this and when we hit the target. If you want to get more, you can just go and check out the website. So here, now to the downside, we do have a first small support around here. The weekly negative path control was around $0.60. Okay, this is something to mark out on your chart. It depends on Bitcoin with the context when we're reaching this. But I would prefer, really, if I have to long something, I would prefer to come back down here. And to be fair, if we start coming back down here, I will even look more likely for minimums, the lows here to be taken to restop the longs, and even more down will be better. Okay, I'm not going to look for anything in between. We've got a week here on Bybit. I'm not going to look for anything here, to be honest with you. We will still have time, but for now I'm not looking for anything. And remember that we already bought XRP on the lows here, so it's absolutely fine now, and that's why I'm not really looking for something that high. If we have really to go down, these are the exact same targets we have planned before. First of all, so we have this still the first one within the range, so to speak, between 0.32 down to 0.31 clearly. And if we start breaking this, I am more likely looking for the lows to be taken. So starting from the lows here down to the weekly negative path control at 0.26. If we start breaking this, I'd be aware of the swing for the pound, but I will prefer, and with the daily here, but I will prefer the weekly and the monthly level below, so to speak, $0.22 down to 0.21 clearly here. And if we start breaking this again, we can look for the value area low down to the weekly with a swing for the pound of this double bottom right here. Okay, so $0.18 dollars down to $0.14. So yeah, these are all the strongest really support and resistance, and so the strongest target where we can expect to get some reactions. Remember that now if we start, as always, these are some resistance. Can this be broken? Absolutely. So remember that if we start doing a big green car flip to support, there is no reason at all to short that. Okay, we need to get a nice reaction in there on the order flow with the wave to expect, for example, to be in a wave 5. Into that wave 5 here, we need to count the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to be into that smaller wave 5 to be able to recognize there is a short trend on this. So really make your smaller wave count, do your smaller wave count, just read an order flow, and you will be good to trade this target like a god, if we can say that. But anyway, so yeah. That's it really for me for today. You have the best targets really on this asset. You have also the more likely waves we're in right now. So either these configurations, either this configuration right here. So second one or the first one here. It depends. Personally, I prefer that one, but you know, it really depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is going to drop, we're simply going to fall on this asset too. And so, on everything really, and everything, or maybe not everything, but most of the assets are going to drop too. Okay, so yeah, these are the different configurations really you have, and you have also you've got clear everything, the higher time frame. Still a quick reminder, you've got everything, so that's pretty cool. So as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. I am not trading a lot XRP, so that's why you don't see a lot of trade setups or stuff like that. It's normal because I'm giving you all the different possibilities. I'm not at all a lot on this asset, so it's absolutely normal for me to plan a lot of different stuff, and by time for me it's going to be confirmed. But to be fair, I'm interested into the short from this target there. I'm interested into that short trade because this is really a target I like. I do really like this target, to be honest with you. We'll swing through pound at top, going to a really big resistance. So I'm interested into that short. I'm going to take it if we really have something on Bitcoin too at the same time, really, to be honest. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you can also write some comments down below, as always, these help a lot. So thank you so much if you take the time to do it. And on this being said, have a brilliant day. Take care, and catch you over the Discord or in the next update. Don't forget also that there this new stuff there. So if you can right here, so if you want to improve your trading skills, your Elliott wave clearly charting skills, just go and check out this scales upon. It's absolutely free. It's here on the Discord server. You just have to send your chartings here and check out the video, the first video. You can go also in the short section of the YouTube channel. These are some reels really. Otherwise, just join Discord server. You have the link in here. And yeah, watch out for the master rules. I'm gonna pay attention into the Bitcoin TS here, who's sending the best stuff, and you're going to get my thoughts if you send some good stuff. But yeah, otherwise, just join. And if you want to vote, really, to not participate and to be in the list really of the participants, just check out the Bitcoin TA here and the Arts TA, so you can see, you can just think about who you're going to vote for. Anyway, have a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.